pew 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 pew. Meow 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 pew 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 pew. Okay, boys and girls, welcome to the next episode of Purple Frankie. It's like Blue Peter but with swear words. Today we're going to be making an X-Wing as made popular by the movies and TV shows of Star Wars fame. I mentioned a few videos back that I have over a decade's worth of footage that I've been sitting on that I'm now posting up as new content nowadays. But this shit is so old, it's before I even started filming anything. Everything you're about to see is photographs. And by the way, if you're listening, David Bryson, you were supposed to put these photographs together as a video for me years ago, but now you're obsolete, so you could fuck off. I could do this shit myself. Now, I'm not about to put Grandad to shame by building a full-scale working replica of an X-Wing. I'm just going to do this out of cardboard and shit lying about the house. Because I don't have any scale that I'm working on, I'm using toilet roll tubes. Everyone has a toilet roll tube. You're going to need 4 of these, so grab 4 toilet roll tubes, which you more than likely have lying in your bathroom already, and we're going to use them as our size reference. As you can see, I've already cut one wing out, and it's the same width as the toilet roll tube, and I just judged the rest of it because that's what we're doing from now on. We're just judging. If it looks alright, it works. Next, you're going to build a wee wedge. I just folded cardboard till it was the right size to fit in between the toilet roll tube and the wing. Now remember, I'm just judging this as I go along, so about there on the wings is where I glued the wedges. You'll work this all out yourself, don't worry about it, it'll all make sense. Once the wedges are dry, I've glued the toilet roll tubes to them. Remember, you've got to do this times 4, okay? Now, to construct the main body of the X-Wing, I needed a square box of some sort for the wings to attach to. I couldn't find something suitable, so what I've did here is I've used 3 tramadol boxes and I've taped them together. So, ask your mum or dad for their tramadol boxes and then tape 3, I think it was 3. I don't think it was 4, it looks like 3 there. It was a while ago, it was so long ago, I think it was 3. Once you've got the thickness and the base of the body figured out, you want to work out the rest of the body. So I got some cards, sat the body on there, and then I just, by eye, judgingly judged as I went along for the right size and shape for what I was working on. This black photo is actually, I don't know, it was in the file, so here it is. I think I must have had my finger over the lens. As you can see, the template I used to work out the side and the size of the X-Wing, I've now transferred onto another piece of card, and as you can see, I used the box itself to work out how wide the base would be, because it's a square, remember, so just roll with it. And I drew on some flaps as well. They'll all be essential. Remember, don't forget the flaps. Got your template nailed, cut it out, fold it up, and get ready to start gluing that shit. Right here, I'm working on the top because I forgot to do the roof. So I recommend when you're working on your template, add this bit in as well. Do 4 sides instead of 3 like I did. Mark it appropriately so it matches the shape of the roof of the cockpit, because you're going to fold it on those lines. There you go, get that folded, just like so. So glue the roof onto the other 3 sides, and you've got yourself now the body of an X-Wing. How easy was that? Rather than paint this bit of detail on, I decided I would actually add it on as another separate piece. So here's the template for the nose piece. The nose piece. As you can see, I forgot to do the flap on the fucking last photo. What did I say to you? Always remember the flaps. So here's the extended nose piece. That's the template I made out of card, and now transferring it onto the back of a 10-inch lager box, which is sturdier than the piece of card I'm using as the template. Cut that out, glue that on. Bob's your granny's son. Now you should be sitting with 5 pieces ready to be glued together in some awesome gluing technique fashion style thing. But there's one thing I forgot about, and it's not really one thing I forgot about, it's something I didn't really know until I tried to line the wing up to the body. I worked out my measurements all cool, but I needed a flatter surface to glue the wing to the actual body. So what I did here is I started building a wedge, and this wedge is going to go right here. Look at that. Because I needed more surface area to glue. You know what I'm saying, I needed more surface area. So add some wedges to your 4 pieces, let them dry like so. Now here is the tip of the wing, and I've cut a bit of cardboard out that's the same width as the tip of the wing. Again, I'm just judging all this. And I rolled that cardboard up into a little tube like so, put some tape on it, and stuck a straw in it, because you need straws for this. You need straws, man. None of your nowadays McDonald's straws that are made of paper. Paper straws won't hold the weight for that. Now I recommend that you wrap the paper around the straw first rather than try and jam a straw in there. That way it all fits. So glue that to the tip of your wing, get a matchstick, glue your matchstick onto the arse of your wing and trim off the edges so it fits perfect. That wasn't a happy accident there, I had to trim off the edges. And so once you've done all that, get the paint out and paint all the details on. You can see my wee tubes there at the end of the wings ready for the straws going in. I know it's boxy, it's like a Volvo, it's boxy, but it's good. But the details are right. And it's for a small child anyway, and the small child never complained once that it was boxy. Oh, it looks like a fucking Volvo. Shut up, small child. Start gluing your wings on. See what I mean by you needed the extra surface area so the wing could be glued on? Because I deliberately wanted the wings to be open. I forgot to mention that. I didn't want flat wings. It was an X wing. I was going to make the wings an X. For an extra wee tip for you, poke your thumbs in those holes and hold them against the box until it dries. I used PVA glue for most of this, so it dried quite quickly. It's only cardboard, PVA glue is great for cardboard. 3 wings down, just waiting for that to dry before I add the 4th wing. So while that's all drying, let's get on to the last little bit of building detail that we need to do for the tips of the guns on the wings. The guns are the straws, by the way, if you haven't figured that bit out. So, again, 2 little pieces of cardboard I've bent into U shapes, another matchstick, glue them together onto the end of the straws. As you can see, I've wrapped paper tape around those straws because I want to paint them. And I tried painting on the straw itself, it didn't work. The paint wouldn't take. Times that by 4, let all that dry, and then once it's dry, it should look something like this. That, boys and girls, is an X-wing. But can you tell me this? There's a huge detail missing. There's a huge detail missing. What could it be? Anyone cool enough to guess the answer correctly has just earned themselves an unlimited lifetime supply of cool points. But the answer, the missing piece of detail, the crucial missing piece of detail from this X-wing was indeed Star Wars' #1 character. Everyone loves him. You love him yourself. Your gran loves him. Your dog loves him. It's R2-D2. As you can see, I just measured out the width of R2's feet, cut that hole, and then stuck him in there, man. I just stuck him in. So he can now tell Luke where the fuck to go, where to shoot, and do all the things. Do all the things. So there you have it. There's a wee cardboard X-Wing with a die-hard R2-D2 from the 80s in there. How awesome is that? How awesome is it that I managed to get these fucking photos developed and put them onto digital format and turn them into this video that you just watched. Anyway, thanks for watching it in the first place. I'll see you in the comments. Ta-ta.
Chewie, we're home.